Hey, good evening, everyone. It's a full moon today, but we decided to stream because we see the drones up in the sky. Believe it or not, that picture on the thumbnail, I took it minutes ago. Right now we see 3 of them right there. They're not too close, but you can tell them right there. Some is moving and some are not moving. Like that one right over there. And the funny thing is that they just exactly how the description suggests. They have lights, they have green light, and they have red light, and they have on the bottom they have a white light. So that one was flying fairly low, and that's why, I decided, I'm right around here. This is, by the way, Frederick Douglass Circle and Frederick Douglass Boulevard. This is Harlem. And hi Gina, hi Austin. So I hope that no one knows what it is, but we will spend some time looking in the sky and probably will see more. So with all that, whoopsie, hold on 1 second. With all that, I'm going to see what's going on right here. First of all, what's happening with the gimbal? I think gimbal is stressed. The life on the ground is business as usual, sirens and everything. I've seen a few from this point a couple of minutes ago, so I'm going to continue looking up in the sky and see what's happening. It's almost like one of them was circling around. Oh, there's another one right there. Right there. If you ask me what's the altitude, fairly low. It's hard to tell. It's a smaller object than an airplane, so it's very hard to tell. But maybe 1,500 feet. That one is not as bright as the previous one, but the lights, same lights. Yeah, right there. So this thing is real. Let's bounce around the block here and there a little bit to see if we can get the view. Actually, you know what? Let's walk toward the park. It's going to be a little bit darker there. Whoa, did you see that? Hi everyone, let's keep an eye on them for a moment. Local time in New York is 7:23. Let's walk toward Central Park. Northwest, so to speak. And I look at the sky from there. Oh, look. Beautiful full moon. And they also changed the brightness and they changed the altitude. Like there's one right there. See how bright the moon is. It's like there's a few and then there's only one visible, so I don't know if they go dark. They probably go dark. Oh, there's another one right there. Right there. It looks like they have their own trajectory or their own route. It doesn't look like they communicate or synchronize, but they must be above Jersey somewhere, and we see them from here. Probably like over Hudson River, somewhere over Jersey. Oh, there's another one, right? Oh, that one is low. It's flying low, but fairly. Oh, that's the airplane. No, it's not. It's not an fixed wings. That's exactly how they described it.
But I stopped because it was too cold. And then I got
that thing looked like an airplane, but proportionally it's not. It's not an airplane in our standard understanding, because yes, there are wings, and there is also like a in front of the wings and behind the wings, and that distance approximately the same. Whoa. Hey everyone. Hey Sunny Summer, welcome home. TikTok, Austin, City Limits, Hugo, Gino, Paulina, Noble Sweetness, RJ, Starbreaker, 666, Bronson, Pretty Straws, Tamazurita. Damn. That thing I was just saw flying over there was the real, it's not airplane, but it's like idea-wise, it's like airplane. Fixed wings, yes, because it's not like across. The wings, the angle, but the front and the back about approximately the same length. Now we see those lights to the right of the moon, two of them. They blink, and one is closer to the ground, the other one is further away. And the funny thing is that people, they just mind their business. They just don't really give a shit. I don't know. Maybe it's the easiest way to deal with it. From our perspective here, and of course I knew it's real, but one thing is to see it on the news, and another thing is to see it in real life. Like, this is not funny. Oh, there's another one right there. That one is exactly the same. Let's call it airplane for the lack of a better terminology. You know how the ancient people could not describe the object they saw? So they were calling these chariots and these flying chariots. We probably cannot exactly describe what we see right now. So we call it drones or fixed wings airplanes. What do you think it is? We don't know. Whose technology? We don't know. But all I know is that my gimbal is probably going to retire after today, because gimbal is tired. But I'm sorry, I'm going to balance it out. Just a moment. Whoops. Sorry. I'm going to be right back to normal. There you go. Okay. Centering. And here we are, back again. Hey, welcome everyone. This is a very unusual stream we have, but I spoke to Delilah and she was like, we have to show it. Do you want to show it? I was like, of course, let's show it. There's a lot of lights here, so trying to stay out of the light. So let's look back up that way. That one is hanging in there, it's just not moving. Interested to see, it's like that's each and every one of those are moving in the direction they only know about. What else? Let's see. Oh, there's another one right there. Is it like circling? It's almost like it's circling. Right there, look. That's the fixed wing device. You see that? Very low altitude. Very low. I don't want to lie, but I would probably estimate about 500 feet. Yoga, the military, that probably so, but no one knows exactly what it is yet. So, Austin, how did I find out about this? I looked up in the sky. I was in the neighborhood. We were shopping with Delilah. I was in the neighborhood, and all of a sudden I look up and I see the thing And oh, there's another one right there. Neil99, thank you so much for support. UFO invasion, end of the world donation. Nice knowing you all. Oh my God, I hope you're wrong. Thank you so much for your support. Emily 913. Hello, mate. Angela, wow. Yeah, it's right there. They just fly in totally different. It's almost like, you know, like a Google vehicle that takes pictures of the streets and puts it all together. I don't know what is there, but it is. It looks like they have their. Oh, there's another. Is he flying in the circles? Oh, what? That it was right there. We cannot see it behind the building, but it just flew into that area, right? And there's another one blinking right there. See those lights? OMG. Yes, green on the left, red on the right, and a blinking light. Almost above us. How high is very hard to tell, but it's a pretty decent size flying object for sure. Like, you look at it, it almost looks like an airplane, but at the same time you realize that it's much lower as far as altitude, and the unit itself is much bigger. They're moving at a decent speed too. Wow. Well, seriously, you can see it's a plane. Some of the shapes resemble the plane. Oh, there you go. But no, it's not. It's not. Or maybe it is, but we're not familiar with this yet. So even if it's an airplane, it has a very interesting shape, different proportions. Hey Ori, I am a low X. Inagavatavia, zoom, trying to zoom, yes. In and out, in and out. Catherine, hello mate. Jacob Bryce, Ron Stalkop. Mr. Flintstone, and Y, hi and Y. RC. This is Frederick Douglass Boulevard and West 111th Street. That one was sitting in the sky right there and not moving, but it's not a star. It's moving a little bit to the right of the moon, but very, very slowly. Very slowly. Let's play our music a little bit because we don't want to get copyrighted, so we will play a little bit of this beautiful Christmas music and then we'll silence it. Well, this is not the prettiest area. It's not bad, but you know, it's a lot of different things happening here. Sometimes it doesn't, so we have to be yeah, careful. There's another one right there. Try to stay out of the light. Right there. That one is much higher. No, absolutely no noise. They don't produce any noise. Zero noise at all. Like absolute zero. And looks like some of them have the same trajectory, like very similar. Like we saw this one, maybe it's the same one. Almost the same exact trajectory. I was standing here and I was flying right above, the same way exactly, with lights, green on the right now, red on the left, and there's a light on the bottom too, which someone on TV said they're commercial aircraft, and any aircraft doesn't have a light on the bottom, only have lights on the side. So, oh, let's find it. Let's put it in focus again, right there. Now there's two. See, one is moving, one is not. MU, hi. Vejur 9000. Cachorro, hi. By the way, everyone, if you... Oh, there's another one right there. If you're not familiar with our channel, if you found our channel, please subscribe. We invite you to subscribe to our channel. Welcome. And this one is it's almost like it's flying circles above that specific area as well. Send sunflowers. Wow. This is interesting to say the least. The light changed a little bit. I think that one was moving, but so slowly, like very slowly. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if we can see him flying out of that above the building. So supposedly it should be visible above here at some point. You know what, let's take a look above around the Frederick Douglass circle. Oh boy, that's a big one right there. And there's that's the one that we saw before. Noise that you see is coming from downstairs, from the train station, from subway, because there's a subway station. Oh, there you go, the big one. This one looks very similar to the airplane, but the proportions are a little different. OMG. Yeah, and see, it's flying that way, the same way. It's flying the same way as before. So it's kind of like on autopilot, sort of, like with the same route, so to speak. Let's take a look from here. This is Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Central Park North is right here. It's the northern edge of Central Park, by the way. And this is Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Looking up, see the drone right there. It's kind of flying away right now. Okay. Now, looking back there, trying to pinpoint. Oh, it's still there, still there. Is it flying back? No, looks like it's kind of flying, still flying away a little bit. Louis P. Floyd. Pretty stars. Scuba. Hi everybody. If I missed you, say hi in the chat. We are drone watching right now. There's another one right there. World citizen. Leonardo Moraga, Hounds A, Joey, Fly to Live, Maxim, hi. Well, that one kind of like flying in one spot, sort of. It was flying, and then it kind of stopped moving. So it's still there. Oh, that's a big one right there. Let's zoom out and wait for it right here. Right there. It's very low. That one is flying very low. Very low above the buildings. The sound you hear is a train downstairs. Drones don't make any noise. Puzzle box could be. Ori, thank you for being here. David Gomez, Ashanti, GR, Chris Kodash. Okay. Let's look back here. That one is still hanging. Still hanging in there in one spot right there. Let's see what's going on over there. Why are they flying kind of over the same trajectory, almost the same exact? There's like no fluctuation. Some of them looks like. Okay, let's wait for the next one. There will be more, I'm sure. Unless they all disappear all of a sudden or go dark, which I don't believe. Well, the frequency was about one circle every couple of minutes right now so far. So let's see what they're now. 7:42 is local time in New York. Okay. Okay. Are they? Oh, there you go. There you go. This one is flying a little higher. Oh, there you go. Look how low it's flying. Oh, now it's flying a little bit higher, but oh, there's two of them. There's one there and one there. See, it's like one following the other. This one is still low. Exactly the same altitude, looks like. It looks like a plane, but proportionally it's different, and planes don't fly so low, and they don't fly like multiple times over the same exact path, all exactly the same. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. We are in New York City, and we're exploring New York City and New York City events and things that happen, known and unknown. Like this one is pretty unknown. So, you know, first time I saw it, I took a short video and then I captured a screenshot out of it and made a thumbnail. So you see the lights on a thumbnail, green, white, and red, just like, oh, there's one that's flying this way right now, and then it's making a turn. So you should kind of fly this way, I guess. So let's go take a look at it this way. Those buildings, you know, we'll have to find a way to see them. Oh, there you go. The four lights, they form almost like a square. So it's a drone shape. It's not an airplane shape. It's not aircraft. Like it's aircraft, but it's a drone-like aircraft. Hi everyone, thank you for drone watching with us. That one is still hanging in there in the same exact spot. You know, it's hard to tell how big they are, but, well, not really hard. This one that's looking, that we can see the wings, this is how low it's flying, and pretty much the shape, the one that's flying this way. That one is, I don't know about the others because they fly higher. I don't know if they're the same size or not. But this one that we see is big. It's smaller than the small aircraft. Much thinner, of course, but big. When they say it's the size of a car, that probably makes sense. That probably makes sense. This is a good spot to see, to look up in the sky and see anything if we spot it. But looks like the trajectory. Oh, there's one right there flying south, from south to north. We will see it, right? I think that's the big one that is circling. But if the one is circling, how fast it's moving and how far it's going. Let's see. There you go. This one looks like an airplane, but with wrong airplane proportions. More like a drone, looking like airplane, but at the same time, the drone-like airplane. So if it makes sense. Right there. But that's not the one that's flying low, but that's the same kind. Or maybe it's the same one. How do we know? It's just flying a little bit higher, but almost the same altitude. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is happening over New York City for a couple of days, but it's been happening over New Jersey and other parts of the country for days or weeks. So imagine how they feel when they don't have a lot of big buildings around them. It's Jersey, let's say, just private houses everywhere, and the drones are flying lower than they're flying here. That one is sitting there in the sky and is not moving. What is the purpose? I don't even know. It's full moon today. Full moon today. The moon is the very far, like the farthest point from Earth. That's why the moon is very high up in the sky and smaller than usual. But today is full moon, and you know, we are doing a full moon activities, so to speak. Unexplained, unidentified flying objects. Well, some say nothing, no big deal. It's just, things that happen occasionally, or whatever it is safe, and suddenly all hope so. Let's wait for the next one. Hopefully in a few seconds we should be able, minutes maybe, we should be able to see. Let me cross the street. Let's change the location a little bit. Let's see what we can see from there. Maybe from this corner, or maybe from the opposite corner. Let's see. This is 110th Street, Cathedral Parkway station on the BEC line. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand right there, so when it flies again, we should be able to see it from the bottom up. If it makes sense, let's try. Plus, what if we go toward a different spot slightly? Let's say the next intersection. Let's go to Manhattan Avenue, see what happens. Hey chat, welcome everyone. We're drone watching here in Harlem. If this continues, maybe we'll do it again next time, but I don't know if I should be anticipating this with excitement or not, but we don't have an explanation yet, so there you go.
That's my son, gang. You trying to tell me you can't act food on everybody, bro?
Sit out. Mom's Food Market. Interesting name. Yeah, that's right there. Oh, there's two of them. One higher moving this way, or the bigger one moving the opposite way. And there's a third one right there. Right there. And there's another one. Whoa. And the third one is there. Now look, I see two of them. Now I'm telling you, they're very low. They probably see me looking at them right now. Hello. Green light, red light. Hello. Maybe 500 feet. They could be different in size too. Oh, there's one right there flying away at the moment. Oh, there you go, the big one. This one looks like an airplane, kind of. But I think now we hear the noise it produces. Interesting. Yeah, flying that way. So if it's flying that way, how fast it gets back there if it's the same one? Because we see it's flying there, and all of a sudden it's flying again the same trajectory. So is it teleporting itself somehow in a matter of a second or what? Because it's all we see is going that way, and all of a sudden we see exactly the same looking. I'm not saying it's the same one, exactly the same looking from, let's see, it's we are 36 minutes and 15 seconds right now. Let's see how long it will take before we see the same one coming from that direction. It's almost like it's teleporting back into that point and coming back. Agent NYC and everybody else that I can see, Team, Christian, William, and everybody else. We're at the corner of Manhattan Avenue and West 110th Street. I'm waiting for that big one again to see how fast it goes back. And then we'll go back to Frederick Douglass Circle. I just want to see. It's interesting how it's happening. There's no explanation, but they just kind of like going back and forth. All right. And then we'll wait for this one, and after that I see the blinking lights very high right there. Totally different altitude. It's cold, but it's not horrible. Quiet for a couple of minutes. It should appear from there. Unless they change it all the time, we don't know. But we're waiting. There's a blinking light right there, you can see, but it's not the same, but it's definitely one of those. There's another one right there, very high. Right there. It's pretty far, but it's there, you can see the light. And not, that one is not moving, this one is moving, this one is moving. But they're much higher than that one that we saw, that we're waiting for. Right there. Yeah, what happened to that one? Maybe he realized we're watching him. He decided to change the route or go dark altogether, maybe. There's another one right there, but it's very high. So see that dot? I'm zooming, but you can tell it's blinking and it's slightly moving a little bit. So it's not a star or anything like this. What, they're on lunch? On dinner? Not those two. Those two are high and they stay high and they're blinking from there. You know, you have to have good eyes to pinpoint them, but you can still see there one, and there I see two. One of them is sitting in one spot and this one is moving right there. This one is much higher. Twice as high probably as the lowest flying one. But it's the same shape, you can tell. I guess they changed the trajectory a little bit. Or a lot. So let's go back there where we came from. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Some say it's a plane, but it looks very different from the plane. Wings, yes, but the proportions, the shape, different. So if it's a plane, that's a technology that we're not familiar with. Okay, let's see. Changing point of view. Plug in the cable into my phone. Alright. And a full moon, of course. So let's go back there. Oh yes, there's one flying there. Looks like they some of them high, some of them low. I actually see two. One is there, not moving, and there's another one right there. That one is moving. It's pretty far, but it's moving. I don't know in which direction, but it just looks like it's moving somewhere. What's going on there in the sky? Nothing really much at the moment, but we're still waiting. Let's go back there. That was a good observation point. So let's go back there and see what we can find, other than what we saw before. There's a drone right there, but pretty far, blinking, but not moving. So they're blinking, but they're not moving. Okay. Full moon looks great, of course, very bright, and just like it's supposed to look. So on top of everything, there's a full moon views. I was on my way to see my family. Almost got on the train in Brooklyn. Almost got on the train. Few steps away from, not steps, but few, like kind of a couple of train stops from here. And then I've spotted them. I was like, I think this will make more sense to go to Central Park, which we are near now. Central Park North and Central Park West. That's the corner right there. Yeah, it did make sense because you can see more sky. So I was technically on my way to Brooklyn, and I decided to take a look at some drones. So we'll stay here for a little bit, and if we spot more, we'll spot more. If not, I'll jump on the train. But if all of a sudden I get out somewhere and I see something happening, going on in the sky, oh, there you go. Speaking of the devil, they're back. Very low. Very low. Wow. Let's go back there. I guess they're back. I don't know if we're going back and forth, but it's flying very low. So let's walk around the corner and see what we spot in the sky from there. Maybe we'll walk another block that way. Wow, that was fast. This time, I don't know what's the speed, but last time they were flying slower. Now it's already over there. Hi everyone, I know it's Witness, hi Richard. Jesse, Skillmatic, everybody. Mars TV, Soon is Bliss. Near TV1. At this point, everybody should be sky watching. Yeah. People are getting into this habit. We might as well cross the street here and walk toward the next block in that direction. Take a look from there. See, what a dumbass on a bicycle. I was in such a hurry, could not wait another 5 seconds. So, the big one is flying kind of like above here. So when he gets here again, hopefully in a few minutes, we should be able to see it. But other than that, I'm looking. When we started, I started 15 minutes ago. Wow, time really flies. Everything flies. Pardon the pun. Central Park West is over there. I wanted to see that big one because looks like it's appearing here every 5-10 minutes. There's nothing in the sky, at least nothing visible in the sky that way right now. This is West 109th Street and Manhattan Avenue. All right. Let's give it a few minutes. Let's give it a few minutes. It's a deli market. Is this Harlem? Can be considered Harlem? Perhaps so, yes. Of everything above 110, 105th, 100th Street really can be Harlem. It is. I just want to continue walking this way because I know I'm walking along Central Park, southbound, which is to my left. But I want to see the sky above here because we don't want to miss this one again if it flies this way. And if it doesn't, oh well, we had a few good shots at what was flying. At some point we saw 3 or 4 at the same time. Quiet. It's currently quiet. You know, if they go dark, then we cannot see them, of course, in the night sky. But I'm still hoping that we will see the big one. Oh, there you go. Right there. Yeah, some of them moving and some of them are not. Some of them moving at the low, very low altitude. Some higher up and not moving. So yes, we saw it. See, we kind of calculated, and we saw that one again. You know, when it's lower, we can hear a little bit of a noise, but those, I think, smaller ones, higher, we cannot see, of course, anything. That one kind of looked like a plane. Like if it's low, it kind of looks like an airplane. Kinda, sorta, but not a typical airplane that we used to see. And the smaller, higher in the sky objects, those are not airplanes for sure. This is 106th Street, Duke Ellington Boulevard, 106th Street and Manhattan Avenue. Now, currently I don't see anything unusual in the sky at all from this angle. Trying to look at all, I mean, unusual meaning moving or blinking from here. Don't see much. And I think let's walk toward the park. We're walking towards Central Park West, 106th Street. R.J. McKenzie, Tim Leung, Catherine Ambrose, Kenny B. It's happening here in the UK too. There you go. Right there over the park, but it looks like it's making a turn right now. That one is a classic drone shape, but with all the lights, very big, but not an airplane. Right there. It's like circling over the park, really. That one is not a star because it's too big and looks like it's much closer to us. It's just a light, but it's not moving. It's sitting there, but it's not moving. That one is just above the park, where it was moving, and then it kind of, I think it's moving but very slowly. That one is really interesting because it's just like a light in the sky, but it's clearly not a star. It's much closer, and it's shaped differently, so it's not circular, it's a little different. So now we're looking north, where we came from. That's Frederick Douglass Circle. 4 street blocks, a little bit less than quarter mile from here. And a full moon, beautiful full moon.
Leaf comes up on me.
Yeah, that one is hanging in there, just hanging in the sky. Nothing right now, but they probably, go in circles. So at some point we should see something about the park as well. Near TV, the moon is literally outside my window. Beautiful. Oh, there you go. There's another one. No one knows what this is. So it's a little freaky, I'm not gonna lie. Crossing 106. This is West 106th Street. Broadway would be that way, 3 blocks from here. Robert Baker, that stuff is crazy. Yep, rolling, steady, plane. Some say it's a plane. Well, the big ones, they kind of maybe look like planes, but if you look at the shape, they have a shape of a drone. And they also call fixed wing aircraft. Yes, they fixed wings, but proportionally they square. They're almost like a cross, except for the wings are angled. That one is still there, that one. I see the lights on the sky, like 3. That one is the brightest, right? And then there's that one right there. And that one right there. 2, 3, it's like triangle, but it's 4. I see 4. It's almost like constellation, but it's not. Look, 1, 2, see that? 1, 2, and then 3, 4, right there. So I see 4. And now, if I had super good eyes, I'd probably... Oh, I see fifth one right there. They're very far, but... So... 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, there's 3 right there in one screen. 3 there, and 2 there. 5. They look like stars, but they're not. They're not even moving. Well, one was moving slightly, but wife. And that one is lower, and that one is fine right there. So if you have super good optics and you look up in the sky, you will see those lights. multiple.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's like 5. You can see. Yep. And they fly and they don't fly. It's everything. Trying to see in different directions. The dude is like looked up in the sky, like, oh shit, that's crazy. It is like they high very high up and they're not moving, so they look like stars, but the angle, and you can tell how close they are to the ground. We are on Central Park West, heading north right now. Yeah, full moon is the most innocent thing that we see in the sky today, tonight. Which is a beautiful view. Other things, not so much. I mean, technologically, they're off the hook, but no one exactly knows what's going on, so that's why it's freaky. In the meantime, looking up in the sky, and we still see those lights sitting there in one position, just like we saw some other lights in different directions. Maybe they're charging. Maybe they use our oxygen or atmosphere to charge. We don't know. We don't know what the technology is. Someone knows, maybe, but we don't. Okay, let's see. Light there, another light there, another 2 lights there. One is the brightest. What a stream. 1 hour and 10 minutes of drone watching. Maybe we'll find out sooner rather than later. What is it? Maybe we will be told what's cooking, so we won't feel so, weird about it. But in the meantime, I think we're going to slowly but surely end the stream. And thank you everybody if you found our channel. please subscribe. And if you subscribed, welcome to the channel and thank you so much. It's all weird, but hopefully we will know sooner rather than later what's going on. Thank you so much, our moderators, Ambrose, Austin City Limits, Sunshine After Rain, NY, Ori, and Noble Sweetness. Thank you everyone for supporting us. Thank you. We had a beautiful day today. SantaCon in the morning, don't forget. We had that stream as well. If you're not familiar, please take a look. It will take your mind away from this freaky, creepy thing. Until next time, stay with our channel, Livewalking NYC, over and out. Let's hope for the better. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.